back to the channel, survivors. Things look like they're not slowing down anytime soon for the world of Ark, at least towards the end here of 2024. They're just pumping out updates left and right, and today we've got a big update related to the mobile version of the game. You guys know for quite some time Ark has been on the mobile device, and it was hosted via the Grove Street Games, or those are the developers for the mobile version. Well, recently here they actually announced that they were going to be shutting down that version of the game, and instead they were going to do a complete overhaul, or a complete revamp, if you will. And we've been tracking that progress as time goes along. We've been hinting at certain things. We've seen some of the teaser gameplay footage from the Extra Life event. I mean, you name it, they've been kind of keeping everybody in the loop regards to the new mobile revamp. Well, recently here, as of yesterday, they actually did a public announcement in their Discord for the mobile game. If you guys don't have that link, I'll put that link down below so you guys can join that Discord. But nevertheless, they announced yesterday that we are going to be running a private beta for the new mobile game before release, sometime later this month or in early December. Now, there's a few things to keep in mind here. Number one, as it mentioned, it is only for iOS devices, meaning if you guys have an Android phone of any sorts, this is not a beta test for you, unfortunately. Now, it is odd here because we'll take a look at the form in a second, but they do actually mention some Android answers on the form, which I do find interesting. So maybe they're just trying to really test to see via this form how many players, would be interested in doing a Android beta, and then, deciding if they want to host an Android beta later on. But at least for this initial open beta test, it's going to be only for iOS users. And secondly here, just because you fill out the form, that does not mean or guarantee that you will be chosen to participate in the open beta. It just simply gives you the ability to potentially get picked, all right? So just keep that in mind. It's not a guarantee. But nevertheless, I think it is awesome that they are doing an open beta prior to the official launch or the official revamp of the mobile version, because again, you never know if people or what the reception will actually be from the masses, and also it allows them to kind of work out a lot of kinks and bugs, hopefully, prior to its official release. So now taking a look at the form here, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can just go down the list, fill out all of the information. A couple of tips here: make sure you do put your 100% correct Apple ID in there. If you need to check it on your phone, go to your settings and everything, or your iPad, make sure you got the right one. Otherwise, if you put the wrong one and they happen to pick you, well, you're not going to get access, because it will be sending it to whatever Apple ID you directly fill out in this form. Additionally, when it comes to all the other questions, just answer them honestly as best as you possibly can, including the device. A lot of times I've seen people, not put their actual device and worry that it's a too old of device, but in general, I think it's best to just stick to honesty here. Pick the right device, because they have a large variety, or range of devices that they want to test a new mobile game out on, right? So even if you've got an older device and you don't have the newest of the newest, that's okay. Make sure you just put the right device, because they might not have enough people that are playing on those old devices, and it might increase your chances of getting picked. Just something to keep in mind. Additionally, all the other questions are pretty easy to fill out. It's going to be all of your hours that you've spent in Ark. This is not related to just the mobile version, but pretty much all versions of Ark. If you've played Ark on any platform for however many hours, put approximately what that number is. Obviously, you got to select the options. You can't fill in the box, so just select one of those, and the same thing goes for all the other questions. Now, what is actually funny is check out this question they have here, or this statement they have here, which says that I am on Android, but I still just want to participate in the beta. And I find it kind of funny here. I don't know exactly why they put this in there if they do not have any plans of running a Android, beta like they have said publicly. So again, I'm just curious to see what that is all about. Maybe again, it's just, about reception. They're wanting to see how many people are actually interested, via a Android device versus an iOS device. But nevertheless, we'll have to wait and see what happens, as time goes on. But go ahead and fill it all out, and then, press submit, and you guys are in to hopefully get picked to join the beta. And as I'm sure you guys are aware here, I am very excited for the mobile version of Ark. Even though I am a PC player at first, like number one, I am still a very much active person outside of making content. And a lot of you might not even know, but if you look back on my channel, I was known for mobile games, dude, for like 4 years. So obviously they were in the gacha realm and not in open world survival realm, but nevertheless, I am very excited to check this out, this new mobile Ark revamp. And obviously, if it's really good, we'll have to make some content on it, baby, because I think, like I said, I'm going to be able to utilize this as we are, gone, whether we're on vacation, hanging out with family, doing things when I'm away from my original PC. As always, guys, let me know what your thoughts are on this down below in the comment section. Are you guys excited for the brand new mobile revamped version of Ark Survival Ascended? And secondly here, what are you most excited about? Hopefully, for me, there's no microtransactions that gives players any sort of advantage. But anyways, here, speaking of brand new things coming to Ark, if you haven't checked out my video that I posted yesterday talking about the brand new Power Rangers collab, you can check it out right here on screen, as yes, Power Rangers are back again, baby, for round 2.